In the dusty streets of Ajegunle, Lagos, 12-year-old Adunni lived a life of quiet dreams. Her mother, Iya Adunni, was a fiery and ambitious woman who worked tirelessly at the bustling marketplace. Life had been harsh on Iya Adunni, and her sole focus was ensuring her daughter never lived the same struggles. But ambition can be a double-edged sword. One fateful day, a man named Chief Adebayo visited the market, known for his wealth and connections. He was the type of man whose name alone opened doors. Chief approached Iya Adunni's stall with an offer. He wanted to sponsor Adunni's education abroad. His story was compelling. He claimed to have a foundation that supported underprivileged but brilliant children. Iya Adunni, desperate for a better life for her daughter, eagerly agreed. There was one condition though. Adunni had to leave immediately, no questions asked. The promise of a brighter future overshadowed the small voice of caution in Iya Adunni's heart. Adunni cried when she heard the news. She didn't want to leave her mother or the only life she had ever known. But Iya Adunni, determined and blinded by hope, convinced her daughter that this was their chance to escape poverty. Adunni left with Chief that night, her small bag clutched tightly in her hands. The first days were full of promises. Chief's lavish home and sweet words painted a picture of hope, but things soon took a dark turn. Chief was no philanthropist. His foundation was a facade for human trafficking. Adunni found herself in a strange city, forced into a life she couldn't comprehend. Back in Ajegunle, Iya Adunni waited eagerly for the first letter, the first phone call, anything to confirm that her daughter was safe. Days turned into weeks, then months, and there was no word. Panic set in, and the whispers in the market about Chief's shady dealings grew louder. Haunted by guilt, Iya Adunni took matters into her own hands. Selling everything she owned, she began to trace Chief's network, confronting people in power and begging for help. Her desperation attracted the attention of a journalist, Shola Adeyemi, who had been investigating trafficking syndicates. Together, they uncovered Chief's operation and tracked Adunni to a compound in a foreign country. Adunni had suffered, but her resilience kept her alive. When her mother and Shola finally found her, the reunion was both heartbreaking and healing. Adunni hugged her mother tightly, her tears a mix of relief and lingering pain. When they got back to Ajegunle, life was different. Iya Adunni, now more cautious and wiser, dedicated herself to helping other women avoid her mistake. She became an advocate, educating mothers about the dangers of trusting too quickly and the importance of asking the right questions. Adunni, though scared, grew into a powerful voice for change. Her experience fueled her passion to fight for vulnerable children, ensuring that no one else would fall victim to opportunities that come at too high a price. Morals. Desperation can cloud judgment, but love demands courage. It's crucial to question too good to be true opportunities, as even the best intention can lead to devastating mistakes.